Hi and welcome to my place. Today I am here to help Suzette, and Suzette comes from the States and she wanted me to show her, and I decided I would show all of you, how to do an informal sunflower wreath that didn't involve a wreath frame. Really super easy to do, and I just need you to know that it feels really weird to be dressed in furs and warmth in the middle of my winter when I'm actually going to be working with these beautiful, warm, sunny, happy sunflowers. But Suzette, I am here to help, and if the rest of you might be looking for how to make a wreath without having to go through a wreath frame, I will show you how to do it. Look at this, isn't this just fabulous? Hold on, I'll just look this way. Oh, hello. Isn't it great? I just absolutely love it. And when I was getting all my components together, I just thought, oh, I can't wait for the summer to be here, so that the sunflowers that I planted last weekend will be up and flourishing and looking delicious. Now, Suzette said she wanted to know how to do it using artificial or silk or permanent sunflowers. Really, really easy. This is what it's going to look like. I've used 10 of these big sunflowers and I've got 2 lovely branches down the bottom, and the way that I've put it together is just tied everything so that if you change your mind and you don't want to have it as a wreath, you can turn it into something else. So give me a moment, I'll strike this and I'll show you just how easy it is to put together, Suzette. Okay, so I've got 2 of those and I've got a whole heap of little bits of tie. If you don't have any fabric stretchy tie like this, you can use this garden recycled plastic, which you can get from your garden shop, which will do an equally good job. I'm just going to use this here because I really like that it stretches out. Okay, to start, putting one of your sticks down and then getting your sunflower and laying that on the top like so. Just spread those branches out. And then as you put the next one in, hold on, I'll just take that up a little bit further because the branch here is actually going to be my structure and give me the support. So it's as if you were plaiting, so one goes to as farther out as you can, then bring the next one in, and then you can just sort of like position the flower head so that it points in one direction, getting the next and bringing that down to about there, like so. Then getting a piece of your cord and just bringing that around there. Now you need to tie this quite firmly. When I did mine, I did it it was a bit loose and a little bit sort of like, it could have been a wee bit tighter. And then just take these stems down. When you get down a wee bit further, maybe about 6 inches, do another little tie here, so that now what's going to happen is the stems of the sunflowers with the stem of your branch is going to actually start to be your support. From there, the next thing to do is to bring in another piece of branch, lay that down, and then tie that off. Try and get all of those stems in. And I'm trying to get I'm almost at the bottom reaches here, try and bring that in to be incorporated and bound off so that that's not going to be a swinger that's going to get out of the way. And then it's just a matter of getting another sunflower. So there's sort of like equal distance between each of your placements, and also to have them like they step down. So I'll put that into there and another one into there. And I'm trying to do the head so that they're sort of like pointing in. One's going to the left and one's going to the right. And if you've got a leaf, as I have here, just take that leaf out so that that's not being squished, and that leaf actually is going to be part of your design. And it's just that lovely bit of green that nature's provided it with. And I like to think when I'm doing any of my design work, depending on what nature has provided with that flower, I try to put that as the nice complement. Now, as they bend over like so, just bring those out so that you can actually see them as you're going, and they are part of it, as I said. So you just keep going until you've got a big, long line of your sunflowers, and you can either just keep it all one length and then just put those onto there, or go from there and then bring these around and into here, and then just bring that around so that you've got your ring. In fact, that just looks such a mess, so perhaps I should just do it finished. But that's the method on how you do it. But I would prefer to just do all of them, all the one length, and just keep going, adding another one, and then doing all your flowers as you go through, taping those in, and then just bringing it around so that you've got them all tied together. I hope, Suzette, that I have been of assistance. That's all you need to do. You can do it with roses, you could do it with peonies, you could do it with whatever flower you wanted, but you do need to remember that you do need a nice, strong branch to give you your base. And as I said, that the stems of your sunflowers will actually also start to give you your strength. Hope you've enjoyed that, Suzette. I hope I have solved your problem. Sorry it wasn't as professional as I could have done it, but it's an informal, beautiful wreath that doesn't really need to have too much mechanics going into it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all another day.